All right. Let's see. First time I've done this. Um, okay, so it's saying that my resolution is not optimal. Only thing is, my computer will probably crap out if I do not. Um, if I stream at higher than 1280 720. So we'll give this a shot. We'll see how this does. I'm trying to edit and stream at the same time, and not sure if my camera or if my computer is going to be able to handle that very well. So we'll see. This is the first time I'm going to be doing these kind of as I'm editing. Um, Eddie and the Lizard Man. I'm going to be streaming some of the edit. So yeah, you know we'll see how this works. But yeah. So anyway, right now what I've got going on is I've got this short film that I'm editing called Eddie and the Lizard Man, and it's actually a short film that is based off of a book that I wrote last year. And we were actually scheduled to shoot it last year, but that didn't happen because of COVID. We didn't get around to shooting it until oh gosh, what was it? I think like April, May. I can't really remember, but we shot it, and I've got the rough cut done. I'll show you real quick. Um, I got the rough cut done. That's what this is right here. Um, and it's about 20-ish. It's a little over 20 minutes. Um, and obviously the rough cut is just to get kind of the feel for the story. Do we have all the pieces that we need and all that kind of stuff? So it's great. The story has been told in this rough cut. We've got all of the scenes kind of put together. But that definitely needs some love, needs some tweaking. So that's what we're going to do. And today is my first day really getting into the deeper part of what will hopefully be the final edit. So that's what I'm going to do. I think the scene that I'm going to tackle first is the second scene. Um, this was actually shot on our first weekend, and the crew was kind of really new. They I mean, we had some veteran crew on it, but it was the first time that this particular crew had worked together. So um, there's a little bit of rough places in the second scene, but that was just because we were doing things on that day that we'd never done before, using a dolly to shoot and all that kind of stuff. With a crew that had never really worked together. So it was probably not the smartest thing to do on our first day, but we did it nonetheless. And what we got, I'm really happy with, and it looks pretty cool. But there's definitely I'm gonna have to get creative with how we cut this scene together to really make it cohesive and really communicate the feeling that I want to communicate. So I'm going to see right here. I'm going to duplicate the rough cuts folder, and this is going to be my actual like first draft, if you will, since I've already got them. This is kind of the boring part of editing, is just getting organized. So uh, this probably is not going to be the most exciting live stream. I'm going to try and talk about the process and editing, but more than anything, it's kind of just watching what editing is really like. And it's not glamorous; it's very repetitive. So if you're hoping to find kind of a how-to video, that's really not what this is going to be. This is just going to be kind of joining me on the journey of figuring out how to edit this short film. So yeah, there may be times that are slow, maybe a little bit frustrating, especially for me. But yeah, just if you want to come and be a fly on the wall and watch me try and tackle this edit and tell the story, then I'd love for you to join me, and feel free to shoot me questions. And uh, yeah, I mean, I'm even totally down with getting feedback. So as I'm editing this, if you see something that you're like, hey, you know what? Why don't you try this? Put it in the comments. It might help me. And I'm sure there's going to be things too that as I get into this edit, I am going to have questions. I will be going to YouTube and trying to figure out how to, solve problems and stuff. But if you have insights, if you're an editor yourself, or you have insights into some of the things that I know I'm going to come up against, feel free to let me know in the comments, and you might just help me with this edit. So, all right. So let's see here. Scene 2. I would start on scene 1, but I still have outstanding footage for scene 1. So that means I still have to shoot some stuff. But scene 2, I've got everything that we've got that we're going to have. And so let's dive into that. So let me get in here and just rename some of this stuff. All right, duplicated this, scene 2, rough cut. I'm going to call this P1. And I am working with proxy files. We shot this in 4K, but I've got, you can see right here, I've got I made proxies, and I'm definitely working with them because I don't think my computer would even be able to stream. And I don't think my computer would be able to stream and edit 4K footage. So this is like 720. So if the resolution of the footage that I'm editing looks kind of is it like low resolution or not very crisp, that's because I'm using I'm editing with the proxy files. I can turn the proxy files off, and you see, I don't know if you can see, but it gets kind of crisp. I'm definitely not going to play it back because I would definitely have a lag editing with that. But yeah, so anyway, sorry for the fuzzy footage, but I have to edit with that just because my computer would be way just slow, would slow down everything. All right, so let's see here. This is the rough cut that I have right now, and that's the thing. So I want to play it back. We'll see how that does. But one of the things with editing is just it's a lot of playback. It's a lot of just watching it over and over again. And let's see. Right now, I've got a kind of preliminary color grade. I'm going to turn that off. That'll probably make things go a little bit faster. So I just put this is a little just kind of LUT that I put on top of this for feel. I like kind of showing the crew what we shot and all that kind of stuff as we're going in production. So I put just a little LUT on there, but I'm going to be turning that off for editing. I'm actually just going to go ahead and delete that. I can always, if I need it, I'll because I probably won't grade in here anyway, so I don't need that there. Let's see. Another thing that I don't need in here. Let's see. Okay, so I'm not even using that music. I'm just going to delete that. All right. Let's see here. Don't need that. Got this. This audio is kind of scratch audio. And I could probably just delete that too. I'm not going to be using that. We'll use the clip audio because we're gonna remix all of this, but I did that kind of real quick mix down of the audio for when I was showing it to the crew, just to kind of level things out, but it by no means was anything important. We'll have to do all the audio once we get it picture locked. So not super important to keep that. Gonna try and get this down to the bare bones of what I need for the edit. Okay. All right. So we get this little freeze frame. Let's watch this real quick. So we come out of scene 1 into this little kind of opening sequence with Eddie Billings cleaning things, walking around, music. This is where we're kind of introducing the score. A little frustration there. Oh, I should probably let people know. Let me share this on Facebook. Wiping the counter. So this is all just kind of preliminary opening stuff. You can tell there's no nat sound. I mean, this is all super, super rough. And all of this, yeah, might be even tweaked more. Streaming now. I'm letting people know on Facebook. Watch me edit. Putting this on my Facebook. Let's see, maybe some people will join from Facebook. Post to Facebook. Yeah. Oh, there's Jennifer.
Yeah.
Jennifer, good friend, playing Susan.
Is Kevin here?
He's still in the back, but he finished the appraisal for you. So
That vase is awful.
Where's the appraisal document?
I love it. Okay.
The piece of paper that says how much it's worth.
yeah. He brought it. I'm sure. I'm sure it's.
Okay, obviously that's not gonna work. So this is really rough, but there's definitely some things we can see. We can smooth some stuff out here. All right. He sees the lizard skin. This little move here, had to bump in. This was a pickup shot. First time we did it and didn't work. Okay, I kind of want to, I wonder what it would be like to go back to this. Let's see here. Kind of want to see what it would be like to go if we went back to the notepad at this point. That might be interesting. It just feels a little weird being on him for that long. He looks 53. Okay, let's see here. Can't really see what he's writing. Maybe, let's see. And this is kind of how it is. It's just a lot of trial and error. This sequence, the way it's cut together right now, is pretty much how I saw it in my head when we were doing the shot list and everything. But sometimes that's not the best way. Sometimes the way you see it in your head is like a fragment, or it's kind of like a piece of how it should be. And it's not until you get into the edit booth and you're really working with the footage, you're figuring out kind of what the story needs visually. And so that's what I'm doing now. I'm asking the question, what does this need? So brings out the pad, checks the time, see what he's doing. And then maybe we go to this again. 2:53. And yeah, because her coming in kind of breaks us out of this moment. Because also, I'm not like too much of a fan of my the way I look. That's the hard part about when you're editing something with yourself in it, is you can be really critical and you're like, oh, I really hate that performance that I gave, but because we only had so much time, that's the performance I have to work with. So either you just leave it or you figure out a way to cover it up. I don't know. It's probably not a very good idea, like editing yourself, because you might be a little bit more critical of yourself than what maybe other people would be. See, I don't like that. That looks a little, I don't know. To me, it looks a little bit contrived. Yeah. Let's see here. Now, it does need to match with, let's see here. Okay, let's see. Maybe I don't need that. I think that's what I didn't like. I didn't like my performance. I didn't like my performance here. I feel like the if this makes sense, I feel like my kind of startle, it doesn't feel real. It feels like someone's acting like they're startled. So yeah, I don't think that's what I don't like about that. And I don't think I really have any other takes of that. Day 1, or no, day 2. Let's see here. Bada bing. It would be one of these. Nope. One of the. Oh, it's right. It's one of those moving shots. All right, this is the last one. So we come up here. Hello? Okay, that's the one I'm using. 05. 05, yeah. Let's see what 04 was like. A little bit faster. Hello? Okay, that one actually, I kind of like that one better. Let's see how it ends.
Back here.
Okay. Actually, I think I like that one better than the one I have in right now. Let's see. Hello? Yeah, see, like it's like, oh no. It just feels, and it feels a little fake.
Yeah.
And see, I don't mind doing it. See, all right. So as I'm editing, I'm going to be probably pretty brutal with myself because it's me. I obviously won't be talking like this about any of the other actors. That's just kind of when you're editing yourself, you are a little hard on yourself, and it's okay. You can be. It's you. You can beat yourself up a little bit. It's not nice to beat up other people, though. At least when you're live streaming. Actually, ever. Sorry. It's never good to beat people up. All right.
Yeah, back here.
All right. I love how, I don't know if you can see it, how much the snake skin is falling out of my shirt here. That's kind of ridiculous. I actually like that. Let's see. It's probably not going to, I don't think this other version has that much, but so he exits. And see, that was kind of funny, like fighting with this snake skin. But I don't know. It may not fit really. I'm going to take this out. I've got this in the rough cut, so well, you know what? Here, I guess you're not supposed to really. No, I can. Yeah, we're going to toss that out. Let's try. I can always Control Z and get it all back. Let's try doing this. Picking this up from. So. Checks the time. All right, we'll try that. maybe we may not need to go back to it. Okay, check the time. See, checks the time, and then okay. So before he turns his wrist, we're just trying to match this a little bit. Boom. Let's do that.
Hello?
Back here.
Yeah, so I even like that back here better. Oh, that's why. That's why. Yeah, because I think I forgot a line or something. So, okay, that's why this one wasn't in the first cut. But okay, so let me show you this real quick. All right, so watch this.
Back here.
Ah, see that little I had forgotten my line, and instead of just rolling with it, I actually showed on my face that I missed something. But you could argue that maybe that happened because he's frustrated that he got interrupted. I don't know. That's we're gonna we'll try.
Back here.
See, I kind of wish I had a shot of something else to go to. That way I could cover this up. Oh, but I could, because right here, it's showing that
Back here.
he's going back. Oh, so I might be able to cut away over to that. I might be able to cut. All right, let me try that. All right, my brother, we're having his birthday dinner in like 10 minutes, so I'm gonna have to end in just a bit to go do that. But I think we may have solved this. So boom, he starts writing, checks his wristwatch. Let's put this one in here just to see. All right, sorry. I need to turn notifications off. My computer for Facebook. Let's see here.
Hello?
Okay. Almost wonder if here I should, like, the cut point. That's the thing for me, is like I like finding good, like, the cut point that makes it feel like you're just flowing. Okay, I have got to turn that off. I'm sorry, guys. Let me. How do you turn? I'm sorry. Mute conversation. Okay. For 30 minutes. Mute. Okay. So hopefully that will be muted now. Okay. So for me, like, one of the things is trying to find these cut points that. Okay. Any turn. So I wonder if that's too long. With music, it may not be. Let's see here. Let's try this. Like, as it starts moving. And this is the part, guys, that is sometimes, this is the tedious part. So right here, the hand starts to turn, boom. I'm going to use that as my send into this clip. We'll see how that works. Audio, also the audio, sometimes it helps to mute audio because audio can throw you off. Okay, see the difference? So like when you play this and you've got the scratch audio in there, that cut is very, very jarring, right? Because the audio from the first clip is really different than the audio in the second clip. So check this out. Sorry. Watching. And it's like, for some reason, it like broadcasts the cut. And you don't want to broadcast the cut unless you want to broadcast the cut. Like if you're trying to break the person out of the story. But in this case, we're not trying to break them out of the story. We're trying to keep them in the story. So if you mute this, it gives you a better feel for like what that cut will actually be when it's all scored and all the audio is there. So this is just an example of a way to tell, like, before you get it scored out and all that, if a cut is going to work. Just mute all the audio and see what the images look like together. Checks it. Wrist turns. That's really smooth. That looks really good. I'm going to turn the audio back on. So, because he has a line. But yeah, okay, I like that.
Hello?
Okay, we'll keep that. Now we just gotta, there's the part that we have to cover.
Back here.
Okay, so that little, that's what I have to cover. I'll see if I can.
Back here.
Okay, he's going back. He's going back. His eye line. A lot of times I follow their eye line and use their eye line as something that can get me to the next shot. So if I've got a place where he goes back to it, okay, and see in this shot, the part that I don't like is right here, right before that. I don't want to see my mouth go up, but I do see the eye line go down, and this is the hand position is what I'm trying to match with this. So I'm gonna just plug that, and the hand position could be very similar to this. Is it coming in? Yeah. All right. So that hand position is believable, and the momentum is moving in the right direction. So that looks like that could belong. Let's see. And I might be able to cover up my little mess up facial expression here. Mm-hmm. Boom. Checking this. Looking at that. No, no.
Back here.
Okay, obviously no audio there. Oh, maybe. It may not work, but let's see.
Back here.
Maybe. What does it say? I can't read my handwriting. 203 something that you can't even. Okay, I don't know. Actually, the hand flip. That may be the part that we need, because then we might get. Okay. It's kind of fuzzy and out of focus, but. This is the dilemma. You know, these are the things that you're trying to figure out when you're editing. Yeah, okay. Let's see here. Well, we might make this work. So his hand comes in. His hand movement is bump. Maybe we can make that work. We'll see. Yeah. Okay.
Back here.
It's not the best cut. I think it's time for dinner. Well, I feel good. I like staying on that for as long as I do. I like this. I like that better than the one that was in there.
Back here.
Now I just have to figure out a way to cover up the bad part of that cut. That's the dilemma. So I'm gonna fight for that just a little bit more, but Let's see here. I could match to this. Yeah. Okay. Let's see here. This may not be the keeper. All right. It's 6 o'clock.
Back here.
I gotta. Okay. Let's see here. We'll take it from that. Usually, for some of these kind of just transitional shots, you're trying to just cut from movement to movement. Oh, it's almost too quick. Let's see, what else can we... Yeah, let's see here. Okay. Might be able to do that. Let's try that. Might have to... So we close it. Okay. So we need to be on it a little longer because that's a very quick. Let's just see this. Brings it up. You know what I could do is I could actually have Jennifer come in and read some stuff. She could be talking off screen as he's writing this down. That way it's just not dead. Which would be good to have her just talking.
Back here.
He finishes up writing and grab. Okay, that might actually be a cool cut point. Let's try that. There's like literally a bazillion ways you can cut stuff. Okay, this ends with him starting that move. Okay, let's try this. My problem is I might be too literal of an editor, like cutting wise. I don't know. That feels good.
Hello?
Back here.
Okay. That works. That works. That's not horrible. Okay, and so maybe cut that there. Let's see here. Cut that there. Boom. All right, that I need to work on that, but let's just see this little part that we did here. I just want to watch it without this audio to get an idea of how this works. Okay. Well, I'll start further back. Comes here. Boom. Looking around. Taking out his note. That cut works. 253. Startled. Yeah, that works. Yeah, I like that. I think that works better, and I get the better kind of startled feel or startled look, and then I am able to dodge a little bit. And I don't think the dodge like really. I don't know. I'll probably work on this a little bit more, but at least the thing that I was trying to get was a better startled reaction, and I feel like I got that on this take rather than the take that I was using. I like that better than the one I had. So I'm cool with that. All right, guys. It's my brother's birthday. We're getting ready to have dinner, so I'm gonna go jump into that. But thank you so much for watching. I'm gonna be trying to do this, and at least I edit for like 8 hours at a time. Obviously, I'm not gonna live stream for that long. But I'm gonna try and find maybe like an hour here or there. During the editing process every day that I'm editing to just kind of live stream, let you guys join me with this. And yeah, feel free to put comments in there, and any questions that you have about the short film, about the book, really about anything. Yeah, just come hang out with me as I edit, and yeah. And you'll get to see the kind of inner workings of how this short film comes together. And yeah, should be really fun. But anyhow, thank you so much for tuning in and watching this. And I will see you next time when I'm in here. So awesome. Hope you guys have a great night, and I will see you soon. Bye.